Hello friends, and welcome to my new yoga video. I prepare for you gentle and slow evening flow with a set of restorative postures to help you unwind and relax the body and mind after the day's work. And let's begin seated at the center of your mat. You can place a pillow under your hips to feel comfortable. Bring your feet in front of you in a cross position and feel free to close your eyes here. Now straighten the back, relax the shoulders, focus on your breath. Take a deep inhale, expand your belly, and then exhale slowly. Observe the breath in a non-judgmental way, so you are simply watching it. Continue breathing deeply into your nose, and simply be here and observe the feelings into your body. Now open your eyes and let's release your hands and bring them on your knees. Inhale and slowly turn your head to the right and gaze over your right shoulder. And as you exhale, turn your head to the left. And here from the left side, we're starting to do half circle to the right shoulder. Then tilt your chin toward your chest and bring your head to the left. Now back to the center, and with a deep inhale, bring your both hands up. Cross your fingers and bring your palms facing toward the ceiling. As you exhale, gently stretch your torso to the left side. Back to the center and inhale deep. As you exhale, slowly lean to the right. And don't let your buttocks come off the floor as you bend. Inhale and return to the upright position. Go ahead and begin to make some shoulder rolls, keeping your hands above your head. Move smoothly and draw the shoulders backwards, downwards, forward, and upward in large circle. And now switch direction. As you exhale, release your hands and bring the right leg behind you. And we're gonna gentle warming up our hips and knee. As you exhale, try to gentle fold toward your left leg. You can place your forearms on the floor, or you can go deeper and straighten your arms. Inhale, back to the upright position, and we add the gentle twist in this pose. Ground your both sitting bones, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, twist toward the side of your front leg and gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, back to the center, and switch the leg's position. Bend your left leg and bring it behind you. Ground your both sit bones and slowly fold toward your right leg. To make this pose more comfortable for beginners, you can place a folded blanket under your hips. Inhale, go to the upright position, place your left hand on your left knee, and with the next exhale, add the gentle twist and gaze over your right shoulder. Now go ahead back to seated position and bring your right foot to the outside edge of your left hip. Bring your left foot to the outside edge of your right hip. Try to stack the knees on each other. Now feel that your both sitting bones are grounded and straighten your back. Make a full and deep inhale and fill in your lungs with oxygen. Place your left hand on the floor And as you exhale, bring your right hand up and closer to your ear. And twist the shoulder and the head, looking upwards toward the right. Find the feeling of deep stretch at the whole right side of your body. If you want to go deeper, you can gently bend your left elbow toward the mat. Inhale and go ahead to another amazing stretch for your hips and knees. Bend your right leg and place it parallel with your mat. Bring the left foot on the top of your right knee. So your right ankle is about under your left knee, and your left ankle on the top of your right knee. Sit up tall and find your both sitting bones grounded. Bring your hands chill at your knees. Start to breathe in deeply and feel this pose. And if you're ready to go deeper, you can slowly walk your hands out on the ground in front of you and fold forward. Continue breathing deeply and don't hold the breath. And it's good to feel deep and warm tension in the hips. Inhale and release the pose. And we go ahead and repeat the shoelace pose on the right side. Bend your right leg and bring your right foot to the outside edge of your left hip, stacking the knees on each other. As you deep inhale, bring your both arms up to the ceiling. Go ahead and place your right hand on the ground. As you exhale, slide your right hand across the floor out to the right, letting your torso, head, and left arm follows as you bend to the right. And look at the ceiling. Continue breathing deeply and take a few moments to feel the effect of this pose. Inhale and go to the upright position. Bend your left knee and bring your right foot on the top of your left knee. Flex your toes and place your shins parallel with your mat. As you inhale, sit up tall, ground your both sit bones, straighten your back, and relax your shoulders. You can stay in this position, trying to relax your hips and legs and bring your right knee on your left ankle. Or you can go deeper and gently fold forward toward the ground. Walk with your hands out and place your forearm on the ground in front of you. Continue deep breathing, and as you exhale, release tension from every part of your body. As you inhale, release the pose and go ahead to butterfly stretch. Ground your both legs in front of you. You can hold your feet with your hands or you can rest your elbows on your knees. Keep your back straight and allow your knees to fall towards the ground. Continue breathing deeply and feel the nice stretching inside your thighs and gentle tension in the groin. You can stay here or you can go a little bit deeper and lightly press with your left hand on your left knee. Now switch the side and apply gently pressure on the inner thigh by pressing by your right hand. Now go ahead to all fours position, and we will make the move which is similar to cat-cow position, but this time you will move your rib cage laterally in a big circles. We start from tabletop position with a neutral spine, and as you exhale, begin to gently circle your rib cage clockwise in a cat-cow motion. Inhale as you pull your belly down toward the mat, and exhale as you draw your belly in and up. And repeat on the other side. Continue breathing slow and make this circular motion. And just let your body move intuitively and feel the deep and nice stretch into the front, sides, and back of the rib cage. Now back to a neutral spine, and we go ahead to puppy pose variation. Start from all fours and walk with your hands forward. To make this pose comfortable for you, you can place a pillow or a folded blanket under your elbows. Now go ahead, lower your elbows and bring your hands in prayer position behind your head. Keep the hips lifted on the top of your knees and lower the forehead on your mat. Hold the pose and breathe in deeply. As you inhale, release the pose, and we move to another puppy pose relaxing variation, which is an incredible pose to relieve tension and pain in your shoulders and back, and open the chest. Move your pillow or a blanket and place it under your chest area. And as you exhale, start to walk your hands forward, keeping the hips lifted on the top of your knees. You can stay here or you can deepen the pose by extending your right leg. Make sure your chest area is firmly grounded on the pillow. And switch legs. As you exhale, release the pose and go back to the starting position by pushing your hands off the mat. And now it's time to rest into relaxing child pose variation. Spread your knees as wide as your mat, keeping the tops of your feet on the floor. Move your pillow or a folded blanket closer to your knees. Ground your hips on your heels. Sleep with your hands forward and let your forehead rest on the mat. Continue breathing deep and slow. Feel free to close your eyes here and relax the shoulders, arms, and jaw. And feel a gentle stretch inside your lower back, hips, thighs, and ankles. Inhale and gently come out of the pose. And we're back to all fours position. And we're gonna gently stretch the shoulders and relax neck and upper back area. As you inhale, turn your torso to the right and open your right hand toward the ceiling. Exhale and slide the right hand far enough to the left so that the outside of your right upper arm comes to the rest on the mat. And let your head rest on the mat too. You can gently press your left hand into the mat, or you can deepen this pose by opening your left hand up to the ceiling. Keep the core engaged and back straight to lengthen the spine. As you inhale, slowly back into a neutral position and repeat the pose on the other side. And to simplify this pose, you can also practice this pose in the lowered variation by sitting your hips down onto your heels. Exhale and back to a neutral position. And now we go ahead to a gentle restorative pose, which can relieve uncomfortable feelings in lower back area and gently stretches the hamstrings and legs. We begin seated beside an open wall with your hip and shoulder against the wall. Place a pillow or a folded blanket by the wall. It will have to lift your hips above the heart level and helps to release hamstrings and low back. First, gently lower your torso down to the ground and brings your legs lift up against the wall. Find your comfort pose and allow your head to rest on the ground or a pillow. You can bring your legs together, toes flexed, or you can form a wide V shape. Feel free to close your eyes here and concentrate on your breathing. And to come out of the pose, gently roll to one side and stay for a few breaths before returning to your seat. Now back to the mat, and we continue our restorative class by a gentle quad stretch. And to make this pose as pleasant as possible, place a folded blanket under the left knee. And now we start our flow with a deep breathing. Step with your right foot as far as you can into a low lunge. As you inhale, sink a little deeper into the right leg. You can gently push with your hands on your right knee and lift your chest up. Exhale and shift your left hip back directly over your left knee. Straighten the right leg and flex the toe. Try to keep your back straight and bring your torso toward the right leg. As you inhale, shift forward into the low lunge again, and then exhale back to the half split. As you exhale, you can stay into a half split pose, or you can go deeper by gentle twisting toward the right leg. Place your left hand directly under your left shoulder and open your right hand toward the ceiling. As you inhale, back to a neutral position and move to a low lunge pose. Make sure that your right knee at a 90-degree position here. You can stay here, keeping your core engaged, spine long, pubic bone up and tailbone down. Or you can deepen the pose through gentle pressure by your right hand on your right knee. And now we move deeper to the kneeling quad stretch. Bend the left leg and hold the foot with your right hand. Now you are coming into somewhat of a twist. Keep your left hand on the floor right under your shoulder. And once you're holding the foot, you can gently press, bringing your left foot as closer to your left hip as you can. Feel a deep and nice stretch in the quad area. As you exhale, release the pose, and we're gonna repeat our sequence on the other side. First, back to low lunge and lower your right knee on a pillow. As you inhale, sink a little deeper onto your left leg and lift your chest up. Exhale and shift your right hip back directly over your right knee and straighten the left leg into the half split stretch. Make sure your left toe pointing to the sky. As you inhale, move forward. As you exhale, backward. And continue to flow slow between these two movements. You can stay in the half split pose, or you can go deeper by twisting your torso to the left. Lift your left hand up toward the ceiling and feel a nice stretch all over the left side of your body. Straighten your knee and flex your toe. Now back into a low lunge pose and gently push with your left hand into your left knee. As you inhale, close your knee and go ahead to a quad stretch. Bend the right leg and hold your toe with the left hand. You may start to feel a deep stretch here. And if you need more stretch, you can gently press with your left hand and bring your toe closer to your left hip. As you exhale, release the pose, and we are moving to the next amazing stretching that will help stretch your spine, shoulders, lower back area, and legs. Round your back and gently lower it to the floor. As you exhale, draw your lower belly into your spine and firm your back into the floor. Inhale and bend your knees and start to bring your legs over your heads toward the floor. Now try to stretch your legs and flex your toes. Inhale and continue keeping your legs parallel to the floor and toes flexed. And as you exhale, try to carefully lower your feet and catch it with your hands. Inhale and back to the parallel position. Exhale and catch it with your hands. If it's hard to do yet, you can stay in previous variation. As you inhale, gently come out of the pose, bend your elbows and place your palms on your back for support. Now try to slowly stretch your legs up one by one toward the ceiling and gently press your elbows in towards each other to help lift your spine off the floor. Open your chest and draw your shoulder blades in. Bend your left knee and bring it closer to your left ear. And repeat on the other side. As you exhale, bend both of your knees and try to bring them as closer to your ears as you can. And careful come out of the pose. Lower your arms next to your body with palms facing down. Round your back and gently roll to the mat. And now we go ahead to supported breech variation. As you inhale, raise your lower body upwards and squeeze the glutes. You can support the upper part of your glutes with your hands. Gently push your elbows towards each other and chin toward the chest. Don't let your knees fall apart and press your feet into the floor. Hold the pose, feel the balance of your body, and breathe in slowly. As you exhale, place your arms on the mat, roll your back, and back your hips on the mat. And we move on to the most pleasant and calming part. Prepare your folded blanket or a pillow and place it under your chest and back area. Lower your upper back and head onto a pillow. Now bring your feet together, lift your pelvis and twist your tailbone upward to take the tension off your lower back. Inhale and bring your hands above your heads and grasp your elbows. Slow your breathing and feel free to close your eyes here. This relaxing variation helps to release any shoulders, back, and hips tension. It brings a restorative effect to the nervous system and gives a better sleep. Now you can scan your body, relaxing your toes, feet, and let the relaxation travel through your whole body from your feet to your fingertips and the top of your head. Continue breathing deeply and let gravity open the chest and hips. As you inhale, slowly come out of the pose. Bend your knees and catch it with your arms. Gently push your chin to chest and hold the pose for a few moments. Now we slowly back to the sitting pose. And that was the last exercise of today's gentle stretching. I hope you guys like today's slow and smoothly stretching and find it helpful. Thank you so much for practicing with me and let me know how it goes. If you like this gentle evening flow, bookmark this class and practice with me whenever you need it. Take care of yourself and have a good sleep.